Hello everyone, this is Namash and today I'm back with book review number 2. It is very scary. Its name is The Secret of the Cacklefur Castle. Now, this is a regime in every Geronimo Stilton book that the first page is always peaceful and he introduces his name in the first and second page. Now, this book revolves around Creepla von Cacklefur, who claims that she's the fiancée of Geronimo, but that is completely not true. Geronimo is with a relationship with no one, so he always gets stuck with her. Her grandfather, Professor Frankenstein, is supposed to be dead, so she invites Geronimo to come to her castle, which is the secret of the Cacklefur Castle. So, of course, the Cacklefur Castle is the castle where this story revolves. Then we're introduced to some very scary characters. Burnham, who is the butler of the castle, is, in my opinion, he's good, and I think he's also writing a book about the Cacklefur family, the history of the Cacklefur family. And he has done 360 copies of it. And now, Geronimo, who's a writer himself, he asks Geronimo about opinions about his copies. Geronimo says, okay, after this is done, just share that book to me and I will tell what you have to do. So Burnham, okay. Then Geronimo meets a ferocious plant, the watch plant, known as choppers. And there's also another scientific name which I don't remember. But let's just go with the nickname, which is Chompers. Chompers has a set of toothbrushes which she protects ferociously. And she actually bit Geronimo. So, just like that, we are now then introduced to Shivrin. Shivrin is the niece of Creepla von Cacklefur. And then we are introduced to Snip and Snap, the most troublemaking twins in the world. After that, Geronimo wasn't able to sleep in the Cacklefur Castle in his room, as the mats made fun of him. The beds moved like anything. The fire used to automatically go and the lights used to automatically go, and everything was bad, chaotic for Geronimo. So, at the end, he wasn't able to sleep because of his hunger. So he gets up and then he hears some smell. So then he walks towards the kitchen and meets Chef Stuart, the chef of the Cacklefur family. Now, Stuart was making some beef. What was that beef? 1 minute. I might be wrong, I might be correct. Yes, he was probably making beef. Maybe not. Oh, sorry. He makes stew. So stew, he makes a lot. So Geronimo is just near him and he hasn't washed since Christmas. And what Christmas? It is not revealed. Maybe 10 years ago. So that's why a lot of mosquitoes surround him every single second of his life. So he was just making stew normally. And he spots Geronimo and decides to give him the stew. Geronimo eats it and is like, this is good. But then he reveals his ingredients. Cockroach hearts and dirty socks and many more disgusting things. Geronimo couldn't believe that he has eaten such stew and he runs away. So, and now I'm going to introduce to another very funny thing. Snip and Snap continuously played tricks on him. And then, if things weren't bad for Geronimo, Bowie, the ghost of the Cacklefur Castle, makes things worse. He plays tricks on him, and Cacklefur, the cockroach of the castle, is also no good for Geronimo. So Geronimo is completely frightened and wants to find ways to escape the castle. He wanted to jump out the window with the help of ropes, but then he sees something gobbly in green kind of substance in water. He couldn't believe what was it. And then Bonaham, the butler, comes towards Geronimo and says, "Mister, please don't go there. We have lost a lot of guests in this way. There's a monster called the Thing. No one else saw the Thing because it's very shy. But we have lost a lot of guests in that way. So please don't go in that room." And then Geronimo goes into a room of alive and ferocious strawberries. And Bonaham saves him again. So this book is awesome. Very funny, scary, mysterious. This book actually gave goosebumps to me about 4 to 5 times. So now I'm going to do something new. In the last book review, I didn't do a rating. But now I'm going to do a rating. I give this book 5 out of 5 stars. No problem with this book. And you should definitely read it. So, and finally, after a whole day, finally Creepla allows Geronimo to go. And at the end of the book, you'll get to know how to... Oh, I missed one thing. Very special thing. The Cacklefurs were having dinner. Well, I mentioned earlier that this all had happened because of Professor Frankenstein's, Creepla's grandfather. But then when they were having... Now, there's a lawyer coming in. The lawyer would tell who would now own the castle. First, Professor Frankenstein owned the castle. So just when he was about to announce, Professor Frankenstein comes into the room and says, "Hello family, I'm alive and well." Then his family asked, the Cacklefurs asked, "Where were you?" He says that I was doing one of my experiments and I fell asleep. If a bat would not have pooed on my face, then I would have never woke up. So that's a very funny scene. Anyways, so then all the Cacklefurs start hearing someone crying. Then they go and peek out the window to see a baby, an orphan and abandoned baby, just crying. So they pick him up and then they vote. And all of the Cacklefurs vote that this baby should now be a Cacklefur. So now they have to find names for the baby. No one was able to find her names. So Geronimo says, "Baby." So, and all of the Cacklefurs agree that this baby should be called Baby only. So the newest Cacklefur's name is now Baby. So this is how it ends. And then at the end it is shown good ways to celebrate Halloween. So this book can also teach you how to celebrate Halloween, and it's scary, funny, it'll give you goosebumps, and one of the best books to read in the Geronimo Stilton franchise. And till then, stay tuned for the 3rd book review of Geronimo Stilton, and subscribe to my channel, ring the bell icon, and like this video.